Well, hey there, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. We're chatting about the weather, elevated fire weather conditions for tomorrow, for Tuesday, for Wednesday. Winds are going to be moving at like 20 and 30 miles per hour by the middle of next week. So that's going to create, with the drought in place, elevated fire weather, which we'll break down coming up in just a little bit. Right here is the current pollen count, and you can see oak is making a jump. You can see it's heavy at 630 on the current pollen count. Mold still light, same thing with ash. Hackberry is light at 40. Hey there, everybody. Happy Sunday night. Good evening, Chris. Hope you're having a wonderful day and night. We need rain. Yes, we do, and we need it desperately. We had some rain last week, last Monday when the storms rolled in. The storms and tornadoes in Austin. We saw a little bit of rain in San Antonio, but it wasn't, drought busting. We need more. And we have a chance at rain Wednesday morning, but that's about it. And we'll break that down coming up in just a little bit as well. And just a heads up, we are going to break down the forecast. So I'm just reading some of the comments, guys. Good evening, Mr. Johnson. And Jacob, how's it going? Happy Sunday, Ann. Happy Sunday. All right, so we're going to talk about the fire weather, today's forecast, tonight's forecast, the next 5 days, and our chance at rain. 87 was the high today. 49 was the morning low. Our 87 official high temperature at the airport is about 10 degrees above normal, so it is a warm and toasty March day. And at the moment, we're in the 70s right now, so we'll take that. It feels great out there, partly cloudy. Middle to upper 70s as you get your night started, or if you're just, reining things in, just relaxing on this Sunday night. Yeah, it's just quiet, clear skies, not much happening. Air is very dry though. Look at this. Dew point at 30 degrees, relative humidity at 19%. What's going to help with the air, especially with the fires for the next couple days, is the humidity. It's going to gradually go up, but not by much, and that's all courtesy of the southeast wind direction. And what that's going to do is usher in more humidity and also keep our temperatures pretty hot in the 80s all of next week. I mean, from tomorrow through Sunday, 80s, 84, 85, 86 every afternoon going forward, with some 90s even possible southwest of San Antonio. So 82 in Cotulla right now. So we're still in the 80s down I-35. 60s in Beeville and Georgia West, but we're still in the 70s in Bexar County. Bernie's at about 68, so they're falling. Look at the winds. They're still a little breezy out there. Nothing windy, right? I mean, 13 miles an hour at the airport from the southeast. Pleasanton at 16 miles an hour for the sustained wind speeds. And what that's doing is, again, moving in some more humidity. You can see, a little humid out near Beeville, near George West, Three Rivers, Live Oak County, B County, near the coastal bend. And, Bexar County is kind of on that dividing line. Western Bexar County, very dry. Eastern Bexar County, a little humid, but not much. I mean, the rule of thumb on this map right now is west of 35 and west of 37 is where the air is very dry. Now, let's talk about the forecast. Now, if you're getting out early tomorrow morning with just some slightly more humidity in the air, it's not going to be much. That will create some patchy fog tomorrow morning as temperatures cool down into the 50s. So tomorrow morning, not cold, mild, partly cloudy skies with a few more clouds moving in and some patchy fog. So this is the visibility in miles through about 6 and 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can see western Bexar County around 4 to 5 mile visibility, but it's not widespread. So if you're driving out tomorrow morning, just account for this, allow some extra time. Otherwise, it's going to be a beautiful Monday. Warmer than average, 85 degrees, morning clouds and some patchy morning fog, afternoon sunshine, mostly clear, and highs near 85 to 86. It's going to be a toasty day. And I say toasty just because March standards, we should be around 78 to 77 for a typical March day. And we're at about 5 to 10 degrees above normal, but, it's okay. It's not bad. So tomorrow morning, around 7 a.m., upper 50s, lower 60s, depending on where you're located, partly to mostly cloudy skies. And then watch this go into motion right here. Clouds clear through the afternoon and temperatures get hot. This is about 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Sunny skies, beautiful weather if you have the day off. But definitely hotter down I-35 near the Rio Grande. 93 tomorrow afternoon in Eagle Pass, 90 in Del Rio, 92 in Carrizo Springs, 92 in Cotulla, 86 to 88 here in the city, depending on where you're at from Stinson to the airport. Temperature may vary a little bit. Middle 80s across the hill country from Bernie to Kerrville to Fredericksburg. So warm and sunny days on tap for tomorrow. And the weather pattern's quiet. Now, earlier today, with the increased fire weather concerns, the drought that's in place, it is just worsening. We're in extreme drought in most of our counties to our west. And I'm going to have to redo the timestamp on this. Let's put it in motion over the last 6 hours. So, if you were watching earlier yesterday in the last couple of days, we had the Medina County fire. north of Castroville, south of Lake Hills, about 20 to 30 miles west of San Antonio. That was yesterday. Now, earlier today, around lunchtime through about 3 o'clock, another fire popped up southwest of Camp Wood and northeast of Brackettville at about 10, 15 miles to the northeast of that area, north of Highway 90. And this was over in northeastern Kinney County. So if you look closely at this map right here, between about lunchtime, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, you can see that plume of smoke just pop up, and our visible satellite was able to catch it. And if the fire is big enough, it produces a lot of smoke, which in this case it did. You can see it from high up in space. Our satellite can pick up the smoke plume, and you can differentiate that from cloud cover and rain. And you can definitely notice southwest of Camp Wood, that plume of smoke right there. Incredible. So the drought's bad. It's extreme, especially out west. Now, tomorrow there is another red flag warning in effect, and this is going to be the theme next 3 days. So we've been talking about avoid outdoor burning. Anything that does spark off in the afternoon with the winds moving at 20 miles an hour and the drought, the dry air, the lack of humidity, just a tinderbox for fire just to pop off like that. I mean, with winds moving up to 20, that helps, catch embers, and they move from spot to spot. And with the drought and the dry vegetation, this is just a terrible setup for any fire-related weather. And that's why we have fire weather concerns for tomorrow, for Tuesday, and for Wednesday. Let me fix this real quick. This should say Monday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. There we go. Let me see if there's any questions. Hey there, Shell. Happy Sunday. Bring back the cold weather, Pete says. I know. Well, it's March, and we're kind of trending in a different direction, right? February is the last full month of winter. About, let's say, 7 days ago, we officially transitioned into spring. So next 7 days, no cold fronts. It's going to be warm, 80s through about next Saturday and Sunday. So definitely a step in the right direction for some, because people want the spring-like weather and not the cold weather. But depends on what you like. Deborah, we need rain badly. Yes, we do. We have a chance at rain on Wednesday morning. And Philip asks, severe weather Tuesday. So it's going to be Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So let's actually talk about that after the red flag warning. So we'll dive into the details about the chance at severe weather, the chance at some rain. It's going to be a very narrow window, guys. So we have a chance at rain Wednesday morning between about 4 a.m. and 8 a.m., and that is it for the next 7 days, which we'll talk about coming up. So that red flag warning in effect for Bexar County, surrounding counties as well. I mean, from Atascosa County to Maverick County to not Duval County, Valverde County and Del Rio to Kerr County, Gillespie County. Everywhere in pink, the drought is bad. The vegetation is bad. The land is very dry. We have not received a good soaking of rainfall in the last 2 to 3 months. Yeah, we saw some rain earlier last week, but it wasn't enough to put a dent in the drought. So here's the red flag warning. 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow, wildfires that pop up will spread rapidly. Strong winds, humidity, lack of moisture in the air, and the warmer temperatures, 80s and 90s tomorrow, will contribute to erratic, extreme fire weather behavior. And that's bad, right? I mean, we've already seen the Medina fire. Yesterday, we have another fire out there. There's some fires in West Texas. And as previously mentioned, this is the theme for the next 1 to 3 days. Wednesday, a weak frontal boundary will slide through San Antonio, and that'll gust up the winds up to 30 and 35 miles an hour. With what we have at the surface, the dry vegetation, the brush that is so dry, the dry land, the drought, it's all combining into an increased fire threat, specifically through Wednesday night. So that's why there's a red flag warning in effect for tomorrow, a fire weather watch in effect for Tuesday. That's what you're seeing right here. And likely another one will be issued for Wednesday. So don't be surprised if you see this right here, a red flag warning for Tuesday and for Wednesday, because of just increased fire weather behavior and just the drought. The winds moving up to 20 and 30 miles an hour by midweek. And matter of fact, here's the wind forecast right there. So tomorrow, just a breeze out there, but enough to cause a problem for fire weather. 15 to 25 miles from the southeast. Now, on Tuesday, they shift from the south, but they're still, the south-southeast direction. It does increase in speed slightly on Tuesday, 20 to 30 miles an hour, and it gets the windiest, if that's a word, Wednesday, 25 to 35 miles an hour, and switching from the wind direction. So you can see tomorrow and Tuesday, south-southeast wind direction, and then Wednesday from the west, and that's going to crank an even drier air from Mexico, from the Rio Grande, and even adding to that, the winds are going to be moving at 35 miles an hour at times. Those are excess wind gusts during the afternoon behind that frontal system. And then we lose the fire threat briefly by Thursday, and we'll see if wind speeds crank back up by the weekend. But right now, it looks like between now and Wednesday, the most severe threat for winds and fire weather conditions. All right, let's chat about the extended forecast. So a lot of folks were wondering, chance at rain, severe weather, what's up with that? So tomorrow, if you have plans, partly cloudy to mostly sunny. High near 86 for your Monday. Some spots near 90 tomorrow, especially south and west of San Antonio. Tuesday, similar conditions, but increasing cloud cover. So on Tuesday, we'll see a bit more high-level clouds move in, along with some low-level clouds. And you'll see some sunshine on Tuesday, but more clouds than sun. And then late Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, here comes that rain chance. It's because of this right here. So that ridge of high pressure moves off east towards Florida, right? That's about Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And look what comes in its place, in a trough. Now, it's not a strengthening, deepening low, but a trough nonetheless, an area of weak low pressure. And whenever these systems swing by, especially in the springtime, that can bring a chance at rain. Now, the Storm Prediction Center has placed San Antonio specifically and up to about the Austin area, just like right southern tip of Austin, in a 1 out of 5, a marginal risk for severe weather. You can look at the ranking system at the top of the screen: marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and high. You'll notice that we're in a 1 out of 5, the lowest threat. So that's good news, but there's still a chance, a very low end chance, at a isolated storm that passes through Wednesday morning pre-dawn before sunrise. That could produce maybe some small to large hail, maybe a wind gust up to 50 and 60 miles an hour from the thunderstorms, from the outflows, and some strong straight line winds as they move through. And again, it's going to be a line of showers that move from west to east in the overnight hours, Tuesday night late through Wednesday morning. And the farther north you go, that's the takeaway, the more conducive the atmosphere will be for stronger storms. With that being said, I mean, Dallas in a 2 out of 5, Oklahoma City in a 2 out of 5, the entire state of Oklahoma, but in fact, I mean, in that slight risk, right? But the good news, if there's any good news, there's no enhanced risk yet. There's no moderate or high risk, because forecast models, and plus what the atmosphere is going to be doing over the next couple of days, we'll be gaining some more humidity, but not a ton. And let's walk you through what this particular forecast model goes for. So at the top of your screen it says Futurecast, and it says IBM model. That's one higher resolution model that'll show you kind of how it may play out in the next 48 hours. So tomorrow, partly cloudy to mostly sunny. Tuesday, here's Tuesday morning at 7:30. Few sprinkles Tuesday morning, 7:30 in the morning. And then a few breaks in the sky Tuesday afternoon, 4:30, but it's quiet for the majority of Tuesday. Tuesday night comes around, and here comes that line of showers and storms. So look at this. This is 4:30 Wednesday morning. Again, take the timing with a grain of salt, but gives you an idea of the timing and kind of how we're going to see things unfold. But notice near Austin, near Waco, and anywhere up I-35, the intensity of showers and even storms increase. This system passes through San Antonio between about 4 a.m. and 7 a.m., moves farther east of 35. Let's rewind that back. And it backs off. So here's 4:30 a.m. Wednesday morning. Here's 7:30 a.m. Wednesday morning. So the activity moves east towards Gonzales, down I-10, and towards Houston later mid-morning on Wednesday. But I mean, since we have that chance at a few isolated downpours that could produce some small hail on Wednesday morning, that's why we had to watch it very closely. But if this tells you anything, heaviest and stronger storms will be north of Bexar County Wednesday early, and we will be clipped by just maybe an isolated storm and mostly just scattered showers. We'll have to see how the atmosphere kind of behaves over the next 1 to 2 days, but that's how it stands as of Sunday night this evening. So here's a 7-day forecast, guys. We'll go over some other details in just a bit. But this is what it looks like. Tomorrow, 86, partly cloudy, sunny. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a few breaks in the sky, breezy, 15 to 25-mile-an-hour winds for your Tuesday. Rain chance out of the next 7 days, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. And even at that, we're only keeping it at about a 30% chance at coverage of isolated early morning showers and storms. That Wednesday icon that shows that storm, it's 30% and primarily in the morning hours. So if you have plans Wednesday, if that's your day off, if that's, your day to do any outdoor planning activities, it's going to be windy, but the rain chance you see on Wednesday is mainly in the early morning hours before about 9 a.m. After 9 a.m. Wednesday, skies clear and we get sunny. So that's why on Wednesday's forecast it says a.m. rain, morning rain, and then clearing skies, and then winds moving at about 20 to 30 miles an hour. So big chance at rain? Not really. It's a 30% chance in San Antonio. Higher coverage of storms in north portions of the viewing area. So we'll time that out again. So here is that outlook. That severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center, the SPC, late Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Heaviest downpours between about Waco and Dallas and Oklahoma City. Those areas are in a 2 out of 5, but San Antonio is in the lowest right now. However, that could change depending on what happens over the next 24 hours, depending on if the atmosphere gains a little bit more humidity and forecast models lean towards another direction. But right now, our forecast model, the IBM high resolution model, says right now, Wednesday morning, Austin and anywhere north of Austin, stronger storms, more increased coverage of showers, and will be clipped by maybe an isolated storm and some scattered showers early Wednesday. But again, after about 9 a.m., all that activity clears out to the east towards Houston, and we're in the clear for Thursday, for Friday, for Saturday as wind speeds back off. They relax, and that's going to help out the fire weather concern. We're still in drought, but it looks like only Wednesday morning, best chance at rain, and really just in the pre-dawn hours. And through about Wednesday, winds breezy to windy, especially on Wednesday. Is the rain going to hit Divine hard, Ryan? No, Alan, it is not. So it looks like, if Divine were to get rain on Wednesday morning, 5:30 around the sunrise hour, if not pre-dawn, it looks like Divine will be clipped by an isolated shower, maybe an isolated storm, but watch what happens by about 8, 9 a.m. It clears out. So it's a very brief window of about 2 to 3 hours Wednesday morning before things clear out and get sunny and windy. So it doesn't look like Divine's going to get hit pretty hard, but it looks like anywhere north of Austin, maybe into Dallas, we'll get the heaviest of rainfall. So we'll keep a close eye on how everything unfolds in the next 24 to 48 hours. But right now it just looks like a quick dose of rain, maybe an isolated thunderstorm, and that's about it. But of course, we'll keep you updated and keep you posted on everything that unfolds in the forecast. But right now, San Antonio and Divine and most of our central and northern part of the viewing area, which is including the hill country, is in that 1 out of 5 risk, 1 out of 5 marginal right now, which is the low end threat, but still a threat. So we have to keep our guard up and just keep things in mind and see how it unfolds next couple of days. Alicia, how's the rain looking? Yeah, sooner, not soon enough. Yeah, I would say, Wednesday morning, and we do need the rainfall. So we're going to cross our fingers for some good, much needed rain. But for severe weather, it looks like stronger storms will be north of Austin towards Dallas and towards the Red River in Oklahoma City. So yes. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, if you don't have any other questions, or if you do have any other questions, let me know. We'll be going on in about 40 minutes or so on Ken's 5 at 10 o'clock. So our show is delayed about 20 minutes, so we'll actually start at 10:30. So tune in at 10:20 tonight for the Ken's 5 Sunday night show. But again, we'll have an update on the 7-day, which is right here. And if you have any specific questions about travel to Houston, to Dallas, to Louisiana, to New Mexico, to Oklahoma, to Dallas, anywhere, let me know. Feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook, add me on my Facebook, add me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, Instagram. And again, if you have any specific questions about traveling or the weather forecast for a specific area, mainly around Texas, because that's what I'm usually looking at, feel free to shoot me a message and ask me, and always looking at the weather. So I'm always having fun and keeping a close eye on everything. So again, guys, a happy Sunday night. Hope you have a wonderful work week ahead. Avoid any outdoor burning, guys, because of the red flag warning that's in effect for tomorrow. The elevated fire concerns, the worsening drought, the winds moving up to 20 and 30 miles an hour. All of that's going to combine to a pretty bad fire weather threat, specifically through Wednesday night. It improves Thursday and Friday, but with only one chance at rain on the 7-day forecast, fire weather concerns are going to continue no matter what the wind speed is. Wind speeds are going to be windy to breezy through Wednesday night, which is why it's an elevated concern. But Thursday and Friday, winds back off. But the fact that we're still on severe to extreme drought and even exceptional drought south of Laredo and south of Eagle Pass, it's a bad setup. And we do need some heavy, soaking rainfall. And we're crossing our fingers for some Wednesday morning. But right now, it looks like most of the heaviest rain and more widespread coverage will be north of Austin. But we do have a chance at an isolated storm, isolated shower early Wednesday before about 8 a.m. and late Tuesday night as well. So we'll keep an eye on everything and keep you posted. All right, guys, well, happy Sunday night. Again, hope you have a wonderful week. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be here, and tune in at KENS 5 at 10:20 tonight. We're going on late because of March Madness, but we'll be on nonetheless at 10:20 through about 11:20, giving you the latest on fires, local news, sports, and of course the weather forecast here in San Antonio. All right, have a wonderful night, guys, and be safe and avoid any outdoor burning. Have a wonderful week.